Them I get ready spin. Them I get ready spin. Them I get ready spin. Alright, so this should be an interesting game. Persons to look out for: Time Walker on the blue team, Royalint on the blue team, and most definitely Flawless on Team Alpha. Alright, so Alpha Gold on his signature Clint pick. I'd actually like to see Gangsta on his signature pick with the Edit. Even though he's a good Lolita player though. Black Swordsman with that Gushan pick. Alright, I'll keep an eye on that Gushan. Time Walker with the Franco. This man's a beast with Franco. Gosu NYC with the Eve pick. Alright, so that's a good XP lane right there. The Thomas. I think Royalint was the X-board player. He played really aggressive with that X-board. I think it was him. Beatrix. I think Clint should have an easy early game versus the Beatrix, seeing that Beatrix received multiple nerfs. But, it all depends on the players and the team. I saw Gushan with Execute earlier. Maybe he didn't want to go into the jungle. But with that X-Borg getting picked for the XP lane, even though X-Borg is a flex pick as well, because X-Borg does really good in the jungle. And that's a Julian getting picked by Flawless. So as I mentioned before, keep your eyes on Flawless, keep your eyes on Time Walker, keep your eyes on Royalint with the X-Borg. I think this is the first time I'm seeing Black Swordsman, so who knows what type of play he actually is. Maybe he's a really wild Gushan player. So Team Alpha, they are on the red side going versus, I think it's Team Noobs, I think. And I must say though, I actually like the lineup by Team Alpha, but do they have the synergy of rotation? But then again, I guess all our questions will be answered as we enter the game, the first match of the night, well, the first game of the night. I'm not certain why the delay. We're all on 100%. We should be in the game already. Alright, so here we go. We are now in the land of Dawn. So remember guys, keep your eyes on this Franco Time Walker. Dude is really a beast with that Franco. Also, Flawless of Team Alpha. This man is very amazing in the jungle role. Black Swordsman will be seeing his skills tonight. And we already see Royalint being very aggressive with that X-Borg. And as expected, it seems Alpha Gold is actually being the dominant person in the XP lane, in the gold lane rather. See, Team Alpha is trying to set up something here, and that's a flicker by Royal Int. Alpha Gold in a lot of trouble, so that's the first blood going to Team Blue. And that's Rock Lee getting taken out by Gosu NYC on that Eve. This man's really great on the Eve pick. And the first turtle here at the top lane, we see Black Swordsman trying to rotate to the turtle. But he's being shielded by Gangsta, and the first turtle will be going to Team Alpha. Royalin getting forced back by Alpha Warrior there. Seems Team Alpha is up to something here at the bot lane, and that's the flicker ult by Gangsta, and he will be taking that kill. But I think Alpha Warrior is safe there, in the top lane, even though there was a 3-man gank on Alpha Warrior. But that's a Thamus, and Thamus, he's really a tough fighter. But Alpha Gold needs to be playing much more carefully, and that's the hook by Time Walker, but Gosu was able to escape that, and Time Walker barely escaped that real world manipulation by Gosu NYC. And look at the shield on Gosu though. I think that's a flame shot just being used by Gosu. And look at this man Gangsta, he's giving a lot of map vision. Rock Lee already down to a quad HP, and that's the Numinum Blast by Gangsta. I'm not sure why Rock Lee stepped forward to that. Gosu NYC needs to be very careful here. 5 seconds to the second turtle. Alpha Warrior looking pretty healthy there at the top lane, so he'll be ready to join his team for this turtle. We see blue team already setting up to get that turtle, but that turtle will be going to Team Alpha, and that's the killing spree by Gangsta. They roam for Team Alpha. And that's Gosu NYC getting caught in a very bad place. And look at Black Swordsman here. He was just waiting there for some trouble. Waiting to stir up some trouble. But look at the bot lane. We have another Numinum Blast, and a decent prediction there by Gangsta, ultimately resulting in a kill on Coyote and a turret being taken away from the blue team. Alpha Warrior now zoning Black Swordsman away from that orange buff. And look at Gangsta going in there on Time Walker, and that was almost a nice flicker hook, and that's killing spree by Black Swordsman and the shutdown by Alpha Gold for that double kill. Almost a decent iron hook there. Time Walker is really getting a lot of pressure here placed on him. Time Walker just giving a lot of vision there in the jungle, and that will be Coyote getting taken out again. And Time Walker was caught surrounded. Mega kill for Gangster, and that's a purple buff getting removed from the blue team. They almost Team Alpha almost getting that mid lane turret, the first tier turret in the mid lane, and that's the third turtle getting spawned. But this is nowhere for Black Swordsman to be, and Alpha Warrior and Royalin going in a one-on-one brawl there at the top lane, but Alpha Warrior is almost down to half HP, and he was caught in a very bad position there. The Iron Hook by Time Walker there, and that's Royalin getting his shield popped and killing spree for Flawless. And there goes the real world manipulation as Rockley is trying to zone out. Goes to NYC, mega kill by Flawless. Time Walker down to quarter HP. Will he be looking for a great Iron Hook? And he ironed Iron Hook, went for that minion instead, but a kill there on goes to NYC, who was caught out of place once again. Mid lane turret getting removed from the blue team. So Team Alpha, they are doing extremely well versus this the blue team. And that's another first tier turret getting removed, and Royalin, who used his shield for that, almost got taken out there by Alpha Warrior. He got saved by Black Swordsman though, who played very disciplined and didn't commit to that fight. Look at Gangster here just storing up some trouble at the bot lane, and that's a nice flame shot kill by goes to NYC. And there's a real world manipulation, and the ult there by Royalin wasn't enough to get goes to NYC to cancel that real world. Iron Hook getting missed there by Time Walker, and we have the first Lord getting spawned here, and Team Alpha will be looking for this Lord take. And look at Alpha Warrior there at the top lane. He's just forcing the blue team to respond to that. So knowing that the Goshan is there at the top, that will be a free Lord for Team Alpha. But look at Royal Lind here. I think he's in a very bad position, and that was a very quick save by Gangster. Alpha Gold almost losing his life there, and that's unstoppable by Flawless shutdown on Alpha Gold by Royal Lind there, as he will be losing his immortality. And that's a monster kill there for Flawless. I told you, keep your eyes on Flawless. This man is a beast in the jungle. Lord marching down there at the top lane. Nice. That was a decent Iron Hook by Time Walker. This man is always able to escape these fights. So Team Alpha, they are going for turrets now. The blue team, they are only down to their base turrets. No, actually, they still have a second tier turret there at the bot lane. And if Coyote isn't too careful, he may lose the turret and ultimately his life. What a disciplined decision there by Flawless. And look at Team Alpha, the way they are rotating down here at the bot. And that will be godlike by Flawless. Nibiru's passion being used by Coyote. But he will only be able to zone Team Alpha away. Look at Alpha Gold going. Rockley almost losing his entire HP. A nice snipe there by Ghost NYC for the mega kill with that flame shot. Alpha Warrior now just being a nuisance there at the top lane with his Tammuz. So what Alpha Warrior is doing right now, he's actually giving a lot of pressure on the top lane. So that way the team blue, they have to, they have to split their forces all over the map, and that will be Gangsta getting hooked with that iron hook. Legendary for flawless Numinum Blast coming out, but that will only be to zone blue team away. Time Walker will be losing his life in that assault as well, and that's Ghost NYC getting executed. Flawless getting caught out there in a bad position. That was a shutdown on Flawless as he tried to save his own life with the Winter Truncheon, but it wasn't enough. So the blue team, they are down to one base turret in the top lane there, and there goes the minions already poking at that turret. We have the second Lord getting spawned here, and this is a evolved Lord. Flawless, the jungle of Team Alpha, he is out of commission for the next few seconds, so Team Alpha won't be putting in the pressure on this Lord as yet. Iron Hook by Time Walker trying to get some information from that map area. Alpha Warrior now face checking that bush, and he will be taken out in that assault. And that's the Iron Hook by Time Walker on Alpha Gold, who will not be able to survive that. So that will be two members of Team Alpha getting taken out. A 2-for-0 exchange. I'm not sure Team Alpha wants to commit to this. And that's a killing spree by Black Swordsman. And that will be the shutdown by Flawless. Could this possibly be a comeback by the blue team though? Alright, so seems Team Alpha will try to start the Lord once more. A turret getting removed, well, two turrets being removed from Team Alpha, and that will be the Lord steal. That will be the Lord steal by Rockley there with the Lily. I'm not sure how Team Alpha allowed that to happen, but now they have a Luminous Lord to defend from. And Team Alpha was able to stop that Lord right in its tracks. Nibiru's passion being used by Coyote, as Coyote will be using that flicker for defensive purposes. That's Coyote getting taken out. Either ways, we see Black Swordsman using that Winter Truncheon to try to save his life. Double kill there by Flawless. Alpha Gold is now running away from Time Walker, who will be using that Iron Hook on Gangsta, but Gangsta will be able to sustain all of that damage, as now we see the real world manipulation getting popped. Time Walker almost getting goes to NYC out of that real world manipulation, and that will be the first game going to Team Alpha. Very well played by Team Alpha, I'll be honest. Also, as it regards to item checks, what do you guys think? Maybe every 5 minutes I could do a item check. Maybe every 4, every 3 minutes. I think so. I think so. You would have to ask Psychotic. I think that's what he said. So they are getting ready for the second match. The second game of the match, rather. Spain, I'm gonna send you the squad invite. Look if I get it. Exit the lobby and join back. Alright, so seems the lobby is ready. And that was a quick Valentina ban by Team Alpha. I'm surprised I didn't see Flawless on the Paquito though. That would have been really a sight to see. He's actually ranked as a global Paquito. Faramis getting removed. I think I'll call the red team Fear or Grim. Oh, Team Alpha actually banning the Paquito. Interesting. Alright, so let's say Team Fear. So Team Alpha versus Team Fear. Oh, flawless on Bushan. Interesting. Maybe he's trying to show Black Swordsman a thing or two, you know. Scientist with that Franco. I would have much rather to see that Franco on Time Walker. Black Swordsman getting that show. So I'm guessing he'll be going in the XP lane this time. Alright. Goes to NYC going for his signature Nana pick. This man plays a very aggressive Nana. Alpha Gold getting his Clint. So it seems Time Walker may be going into the mid lane for this round, and he'll be going for that Veil. A really powerful mage, to be honest. Veil can be quite annoying. I would have much rather to see Ghost NYC on the Eve again, though. And that's a Johnson getting banned by Team Fear. Funny getting removed by Team Alpha once more. So who do we have open? We have the 1-1 still open. The Estes is still open. We still have the Lilia. Looks pretty good. There goes the Akai pick for the jungle. I was just about to mention that there, the Akai is open alpha, or maybe going for that Phobius. You know, Team Fear hasn't picked up the marksman as yet, so maybe they are anticipating a 1-1. And Gangster going for that Atlas. So Atlas, yes, was still open. And is this a Layla pick by Team Fear? This a Layla pick. Alright, a Layla pick. Interesting. So what will we see tonight? Will we see Team Alpha lose to a Layla pick? That would definitely be something for the camera. I'm not really certain what really made Team Fear get that Layla, but who knows? Layla has both Akai and Franco as frontliners, not to mention the show, who can easily pick off any one hero from Team Alpha. And then, you know, you have Layla on the back lines giving that damage. Time Walker with the Veil as well for that AoE damage, or those AoE damages. So, in the Land of Dawn for the second time, Team Alpha got the first victory. I'll be sure to keep an eye on that Layla. But the Akai jungle, you know, that's a very interesting jungle. We know Akai to be a very powerful hero in the jungle, and that scientist already using that flicker. Flawless going in, maybe a bit too deep there. Gangster for the chase on scientist. Scientist will be able to escape that though, and that may be the first blood on Coyote with his with the Akai. So that's a first blood on the jungle of Team Fear. And already we see the pressure, but they did not secure that orange buff. I think that was a good choice though. I mean, Gushan isn't necessarily one of the heroes to be a game dominator at level 2. Gangsta getting taken down pretty low there. I was answering you earlier, you should get to, and a brave dive there by Black Swordsman, get to psychotic about that. I think that's how it's going to go. I think that's what he said. Black Swordsman though, he's very far out of bounds. And that's the punish by Alpha Gold and the Black Swordsman coming in with that counter punish, but he will be taken out. Flawless securing that first turtle. So a lot of fights going on around the map. Alpha Flawless will be securing that purple buff from Coyote. Agent Ace getting taken down pretty low with that Layla, and that's Gangsta picking up that kill. Alpha Warrior now getting surrounded. That's the flicker out there by Scientist, but Alpha Warrior will be using that demonic force to survive all of that assault. Will he be able to escape this door? Alpha Warrior still going in with that demonic force, but he will be taken down. So look at Team Alpha now though. They know that, you know, the frontliners are down there at the bot lane, so they were trying to force the issue at the top. And we see Black Swordsman going in, and that will be the kill for Gosu NYC. Scientist getting taken down pretty low there. Gosu NYC needs to be very careful, and we see Agent Ace getting forced out of the lane by Alpha Gold. And that's the heavy spin coming in from Coyote, but nothing will come off that. Second turtle getting spawned there at the lower half of the map, and a turret being removed down there. So Black Swordsman though, he's paying most of his attention there at the top lane rather than his lane. That's the Time Walker getting taken out there by Flawless. Seems Team Alpha may want to force this lane here. Goes to NYC. I'm not sure why he went that deep with Nana killing spree getting picked up there by Scientist. Scientist needs to be very careful though, as he is very low, and that's a shot down by Flawless. Double kill by Flawless, and there goes Time Walker with the ult on that Veil. So again, Team Alpha being the dominant team of this match, Alpha Gold needs to be very careful though. And look at Alpha Warrior going at Black Swordsman toe to toe. Black Swordsman now trying to escape for his life. That's the heavy spin by Coyote there. Mega kill getting picked up by Flawless. Coyote now trying to retreat for his life. Flawless, knowing Coyote is very low, is trying to go for that turret. And that's Coyote, the buff, I should have said. Third turtle now spawning at the bottom half of the map. And as you guys can see though, Team Alpha, they already have both first tier turrets on both lanes. The mid lane turret there is below half HP, and that may be the kill on Gangsta, but Scientists will not survive that assault either. Agent Ace here now trying to sneak a turret from Team Alpha. He was able to escape that sneakily, and as you can see, Team Fear now losing that mid lane first tier turret. Premature move there by Alpha Warrior though. I think he used that demonic force a bit too soon. I mean, had he committed to that demonic force, he could have been punished for that, and that will be Gangsta getting caught out there by Scientists with that iron hook. Coyote now going in a 1v3 battle. Time Walker getting taken out there. Alpha Warrior down to half HP. Unstoppable there by Flawless. Alpha Gold getting caught out there as well. But Flawless is doing very well on this Gushan. And that was a bad engage for for Black Swordsman. Double kill getting picked up there by Flawless on his Gushan. And look at Agent Ace here again, knowing Team Alpha are down there at the bot lane. Agent Ace is now forcing that turret at the top, and he will be getting that turret. First Lord getting spawned here at the bottom half of the map. Will Team Alpha be going for that Lord though? That's key information for Team Alpha. And you can see Conceal getting used there. That's a flicker ult there by Gangsta, and that will be Coyote and Scientists now getting caught out in that assault. Alpha Gold now forcing that fight. It seems Team Alpha isn't even interested in the Lord. Goes to NYC almost getting caught out there. Flawless now going for that Lord, as he will be aided by Alpha Warrior. So first Lord going over to Team Alpha. But take a look at this Layla though, bravely forcing that top lane. I think he's doing a very good job with that Layla. And there goes a 3-man ult, or was it a 2-man ult by Gangsta, as they tried to get the punish on Alpha goal there, and that will be a 2-for-1 exchange in favor of Team Fear. Now Alpha Warrior going in for that double kill with that demonic force. That would have been a triple kill. That would be Alpha Gold getting slain there for the shutdown. Legendary by Flawless. That was a wipeout, but Black Swordsman is now back to defend his face. And it seems Black Swordsman is having none of this. He isn't trying to defend. And Team Alpha will not be looking for that end, and that could potentially be all turrets getting removed from Team Fear. So again, Team Alpha being very dominant versus Team Fear. And that's a 3-man ult for Youngster. Triple kill there by Flawless shutdown on Alpha Warrior. That could be a maniac for Team Alpha, and it's almost a savage triple kill for Agent Ace with that Layla, and this could potentially be the end of the match. What a wild savage that would have been for Team Alpha. Rush. Pass that thing, please. Water. It's a Team Alpha with that 2-0 sweep. That was very good. I'll be honest. They did very well. They played very well. I'm not certain what team they'll be playing. Maybe it's Team Fear again. Maybe it's a new team. Mm-mm. Just a moment, please. So potentially best of 5, I guess. No. So. I'll go cheer mine. Sure. Let my phone a bit. Alright, so let's get the first game in. Team Sunset Ravens versus Team Alpha. Let's see if we can get another dominating performance by Team Alpha. That's a Faramis ban for Team Sunset Ravens. Paquito getting removed by Team Alpha. And if you look at that, both teams have 4 members of their official squad and 1 member from the outside. I would really like to see PUBG on the Esmeralda. I really do enjoy seeing PUBG play the Esmeralda. And that's PUBG with a Diroth pick. Well, Alpha Gold going with that Fredrin pick. So seems Team Alpha will be making Alpha Gold jungle. Ooh, and we're seeing Alpha Warrior picking that Freya. Interesting pick by Alpha Warrior. A very interesting pick for Alpha Warrior. So they have 3 sturdy frontliners on Team Alpha. Gangsta with that Edith, Alpha Gold with the Fredrin, and Alpha Warrior with that Freya, and that's an Eve ban by Team Alpha. It's pretty weird. Team Alpha, they banned the Eve and they banned the Paquito. Both heroes are heroes that Alpha squad plays so very well too, and that's the Clint getting removed. Goes to NYC going for that Mia. So we might see a mid lane flawless possible. Best player for Team Sunset Ravens, he's a very decent carry player. So him with that carry in the goal lane, that should be a lot of trouble for Team Alpha, but let's see how well that will go for Team Alpha. Shrooms picking up that that Atlas pick. Shrooms on a tank. Interesting. So we're seeing a bit of role switch for Team Alpha tonight, where Not Nice will be going in for that jungle. Not Nice with that Roger. But I think the Roger will be played by best player Shrooms taking the Roger instead. It would have been really weird to see Shrooms playing a tank though. Shrooms play a very, very good jungle. Kagra getting picked up there by Alpha Flawless. So this should be a very interesting match. Team Alpha versus Team Sunset Ravens. Both teams let's say are very good teams. We know Team Sunset Ravens to be really, really good. The Alpha squad, they are good. But let's see just how good they are. And let's get the first game underway. This should be a pretty interesting matchup. Alpha Warrior versus PUBG. Already not nice getting picked off by the Alpha, and we see Zed getting picked up there in the turret for the first blood by Gosu NYC. Team Alpha now be looking for Not Nice. Will they be getting the kill on Not Nice? And that should be a kill there on Not Nice. So Team Alpha already picking up 2 kills there at the bot lane. And we have the first turtle getting spawned there. Alpha Warrior already going in for the fight on PUBG. Will this be a kill on PUBG? And it's a kill on PUBG, but Alpha Warrior will be losing his life in that assault. And we see Zed getting forced out of the gold lane there, as Team Alpha will already be going for that turtle pickup. Will they secure this turtle though? And that first turtle being secured by Team Alpha. I must say Team Alpha, they are playing quite confidently. And that's a solo kill there. And that kill was answered by Flawless of Team Alpha. So Team Alpha, they are saying they won't let, anything be unanswered by from Team Sunset Ravens. Gangsta seem to have been AFK for a moment there. Yo Darian, what's up bro? Thanks for joining. So we have a 3-man gang here, and that will be Zed getting picked up. That's the fatal link there by Not Nice. Flawless getting picked out there by Shrooms. Alpha are getting picked out there, and that's Not Nice also getting slain. Goes to NYC getting slain. Double kill there by Goes to NYC. So that was a 3-4-2 exchange in favor of Team Sunset Ravens. So Team Sunset Ravens, even though they are behind in kills, they do have the gold lead, though it may not be by much. And as you can see, PUBG, he went away at that gold plate there at the top lane. Team Alpha, as I said, they want to leave nothing unanswered, so they will be going for that gold plate at the top lane of Team Sunset Ravens as well. This may potentially be a turret getting removed, but Team Alpha will retreat from that second turtle here at the bot lane. And Team Alpha will not let this turtle go without contest. That will be PUBG getting slain there, and that's Zed now trying to retreat for his life. Shrooms getting slain for that double kill. On goes to NYC, and could this potentially be a third kill? Zed now with less than quarter HP, spamming that recall, but will be retreating. So the second turtle getting picked up there by the Alpha, and as you can see, PUBG getting forced out of his lane there by Alpha Warrior. Will Alpha Warrior force the turret though? A bit of lane cut there by Alpha Warrior. And look there at the bot lane. Goes to NYC, taken down to quarter HP. Gangsta. And that's a very good flicker there by Gangsta, as Zed will lose his life in that assault again. And that's will be goes to NYC getting taken out. Alpha Warrior now taking on both PUBG and Shrooms in a 2v1 fight. Alpha Gold will be joining that fight. Shrooms and PUBG will be retreating from that, but that fight was in favor of Team Sunset Ravens though. But Team Alpha, they were able to even out the gold a bit. Team Alpha was also able to get that turret there at the top lane, so that will be good resource for Team Alpha, opening up the map for them a little bit. So great work by Alpha Warrior there. And we see Zed and Not Nice patiently waiting for trouble, and the knockup there on Zed. Now Team Sunset Ravens seems to be trying to answer this team fight, and that's Ecstasy getting taken out in that fight. Not Nice will be taken down in that fight as well. Zed barely on any HP. Will Shrooms be trying to get that? And that will be Shrooms getting taken out, as Team Alpha will be taking that bot lane turret. Alpha Warrior got slain there at the top for a solo fight, as PUBG will now be getting that first tier turret at the top. Gangsta going in on Not Nice there, trying to zone Team Sunset Ravens away for his team. A mid lane turret getting picked up there by Team Sunset Ravens, as Zed is now in that bush looking for trouble, and Team Sunset Ravens seems to be going in for this fight. As they went for the fight, Gangsta got slain, Alpha Gold also got slain. So ultimately this Lord will be going to Team Sunset Ravens. And that's the Unstoppable by PUBG of Team Sunset Ravens. Zed getting picked up once more. That's Ecstasy going down. Team Sunset Ravens, they tried to trespass in the Alpha's territory and got punished for it. A 2-for-none exchange in favor of Team Alpha. But Team Sunset Ravens, they are in the gold lead still. We have PUBG now trying to force this bot lane of Team Alpha. He will possibly be able to get that turret though. And we have PUBG getting picked up there, but he was able to survive that. Flawless. Now barely surviving that assault by Shrooms, as Team Alpha will be getting that Lord away, but they lost a turret there at the bot lane. We see Zed trying to get that top lane second tier turret. Monster kill there by PUBG. Shrooms getting that kill on Alpha Warrior. Killing spree there for Gosu NYC and a shutdown as he dove carelessly in that fight. So that was a 4-for-1 pickup by Team Sunset Ravens. Alpha Gold going in for a fight. Mega kill there by Shrooms. Alpha Warrior on 151. Goes to NYC also on 5 deaths. Team Alpha needs to be very careful of the fights that they are picking with Team Sunset Ravens, because as you can see, Team Sunset Ravens, they are able to sustain the fights, and when they realize, you know, the resources getting used by Team Alpha, they instantaneously punish Team Alpha for that. Look at Gosu NYC getting picked up there for the unstoppable godlike there by PUBG. And this may possibly be a wipeout, a maniac for Shrooms. Wipeout on Team Alpha. We have the second Lord getting spawned here at the bot lane. In a few seconds that will be a evolved Lord. But Team Sunset Ravens seems to be opening up their map presence a bit more. So that's a Lord and a mid lane base start. Legendary there by PUBG. Ecstasy getting picked off in that fight. Alpha Warrior using that flicker for defensive purpose. So will Team Sunset Ravens try to end the game right now? We see Not Nice going in for that 2-man fatal links. A legendary there on Shrooms. Double kill for Shrooms. That will be Zed getting taken out. Triple kill there by Shrooms. Double kill there by Gosu. Triple kill for Gosu NYC on that Mia. As Team Sunset Ravens will be backing off Mia, forced to defend that base. That could have potentially been the end of the game for Team Alpha. We have 30 seconds until the next Lord appears. The Team Sunset Ravens, they were trying to set up camp there, but they were revealed by Team Alpha. So Team Alpha will be playing very carefully, knowing that Team Sunset Ravens are trying to set up camp. I must say though, earlier, not nice. Didn't seem as much of a threat for Team Alpha, and that will be Ecstasy getting picked up there for the mega kill as Team Alpha set up camp for themselves. And that's a Lord getting spawned there at the bot lane, but Team Alpha will need to play very carefully as they need to remember the base is wide open for Team Sunset Ravens to take. Alpha Warrior face checking that bush. I am not certain why Alpha Warrior would do something like that, but that will cost his team the game. That will cost his team the game. As their main source of power was just taken out. Alpha Warrior went in carelessly to face check that bush, and that will be giving the Lord priority over to Team Sunset Ravens. Alpha Warrior now on 184. So Team Alpha, they are now up and prepared for the Lord defend, but they need to be very careful of not nice and that fatal links. Alpha now getting vision on the whereabouts of Team Sunset Ravens, but this should be an easy Lord to defend for Team Alpha, and that's a flicker fatal links, a 4-man fatal links, and that will be the winning fatal links for the game. That play by Alpha Warrior costed Team Alpha the match. He had no purpose face checking that bush. 194 there on team on Alpha Warrior. Alright, so second game, Team Alpha versus Team Sunset Ravens. Yeah, watch your room, please. First, tell Romian to use Thamos. Hey, I'm telling him to stop face check bush. Tell him to stop walk blind in a bush. Oh, a Thai grill pig. It's been a while since I've seen a Thai grill. Not nice with that deadly fatal links again. Rush! Tell mom let me phone little bit for a second. Mommy. Decent draft by Team Alpha. I actually like their lineup. Granger on Alpha Gold. He's a very decent Granger player. But of course, you know, you choose a marksman jungle, the enemy will answer with a assassin jungle. Ling getting picked up there by Shrooms. So second game on the way for Team Sunset Ravens and Team Alpha. Team Sunset Ravens taking the first victory. It was a close game for me right up until I think it was the mid half of the game. Yeah, Team Alpha, they fell off real hard. Goes to NYC trying to be very aggressive there. And that was a very bad decision by Alpha Gold. First turtle will definitely be picked up by Team Sunset Ravens. And that's Shrooms getting taken out there by Flawless. And that will be Alpha Gold getting taken out in that assault. Flicker there. Double kill for Ecstasy on that Clint. He will take down Gosu NYC instead. If Flawless didn't back off from that fight, I'm certain they would have gotten the kill there on Zed. A bit of a fight here. That's Flawless getting taken out. Fatal Links there by Not Nice as Not Nice will also be taken out. Shrooms going in with his ult, and that will be Alpha Gold also getting slain. Gangsta now trying to retreat, and he will be able to retreat from that. So second turtle going to Team Sunset Ravens. And we can see Team Sunset Ravens going in for Alpha Warrior here, but that is a Thamuz, so I'm not certain if that was a good idea, popping that Vengeance and he will be able to retreat to safety, but he just used two very valuable resources, and you can see Team Sunset Ravens, they seem to only wanted to get those resources from Alpha Warrior, as they are still setting up camp there at the top lane. Alpha Warrior now smelling danger, but it was a bit too late for Alpha Warrior, as he will be taken down. But Team Alpha, they were able to get that gold turret at the bot lane. "40 seconds on the clock for the next turtle. Team Sunset Ravens already having two turtles. Flawless now getting picked up there by Shrooms. Alpha Gold going down for that killing spree by Zed. Goes to NYC getting caught out there for the double kill. Killing spree there by Ecstasy on Flawless, and this game is now going in favor of Team Sunset Ravens. And we can see Alpha Warrior now getting a turret there at the top lane. And the shutdown thereby goes to NYC, as Zed overstayed his welcome. And the third turtle going over to Team Sunset Ravens. And look at Alpha Warrior now trying to force the top lane turret there, as he will be zoned away by Shrooms, and Team Sunset Ravens really doesn't seem to want to let Alpha Warrior go, as we see both Not Nice and Shrooms coming in to pick up Alpha Warrior. Will he be able to escape this though? He is, and he will be going down in that fight. But that was a very good defense put up by Alpha Warrior. Had he gotten a bit of help, I'm certain they could have turned the game around right there, but no one was in that vicinity. And that's a 5k goal lead for Team Sunset Ravens. Zed going in for Flawless there, but he will not be able to pick up the kill on Flawless. Shrooms trying to get the kill instead, and we see Alpha Gold going, and that's the ult by Shrooms. Alpha Warrior tried to defend Shrooms there, but wasn't able to save him, as Shrooms overstayed his welcome a bit. Fatal links there by Not Nice. Double kill there by Ecstasy. First Lord getting spawned there. We see Alpha Warrior now getting surrounded by Team Sunset Ravens, as he will be backing off. Zed trying to look for glory there on Alpha Gold, but Alpha Gold will be retreating to safety. Gangsta now forcing the issue. Zed getting picked up there by Gangsta. Will that be the kill on Zed? No, Alpha Gold wasn't able to finish the job, as he only hit minions. Lord going over to Team Sunset Ravens. Goes to NYC in some really bad positions for the mage. And we see that getting punished there by Shrooms. Monster kill, and that's a fatal links coming in by Not Nice. Double kill there by Zed. PUBG getting slain there at the top lane by Alpha Warrior. But Alpha Warrior will not make it in time to defend his base, as that will be the godlike by Ecstasy, and the base ultimately getting taken out. Team Sunset Ravens for the second win. But I mean, to be honest, though, Gosu NYC, we could have easily predicted that Team Sunset Ravens would have went for Gosu NYC, given that he was way out of place in that mid lane just now. So seeing where Gosu NYC was, it was expected of Team Sunset Ravens to capitalize on that positioning and going for team for Ghost NYC, and getting away that real world manipulation away from Team Alpha. That was a big resource getting removed from Team Alpha. So with that gone, it was a bit easier for Team Sunset Ravens to engage and push for the win. So could this be the third and final game, or will Team Alpha find it to have a comeback? So third game, Team Alpha versus Team Sunset Ravens. And Team Alpha finally getting rid of that Atlas. I would have actually left the Atlas open though, because I mean, given that Diggy is still in the game, force Team Sunset Ravens to get the Atlas for a third time, and then you counter that pick with the Diggy. Diggy is able to give a lot of vision, plus, he has that ult for the anti-CC. Team Sunset Ravens with a really good draft. A really good draft. Paquito, Akai, and Clint. But we're seeing a answer here by Team Alpha. They are going for a sturdy lineup as well, with that Angela to, you know, give that extra shield, that extra protection for Team Alpha. Lunax getting removed, which is a really good choice for Team Alpha, seeing that they are picking up bulky heroes. Lunax being able to shred bulky heroes as of the last update, you know, they were a bit of a buff. She's now really effective against tanky heroes. And they are removing that Mia, forcing Ghost NYC to take that Layla, and that will be a punish for Team Alpha. Layla is powerful, yes, but Layla is very defenseless. And looking at the lineup from Team Sunset Ravens, we will see just how defenseless this Layla will be. Look at that. They have all the mechanics, all the weapons to kill a Layla.
Confidence, beat them. Then don't they give up before we just honestly them alam na potens.
So third game underway. We are in the Land of Dawn again. Team Sunset Ravens versus Team Alpha. You know, it would really be funny to see Layla winning out on the lane. Oh, and we have a Vexana pick there. Dirath already taking Ecstasy very low. First blood there by Flawless. Double kill for Flawless, as Shrooms is also very low. Will that be the triple kill? As Shrooms is trying to escape for his life, Shrooms will be taken out in that. Pajay taking out Flawless in that kill. Double kill for Alpha Warrior. Team Alpha showing the Alpha dominance right now in the early game, but will it be enough for them to win the match? We saw Team Alpha being dominant in the first game versus Sunset Ravens, and they ultimately lost in the latter part, and that's goes to NYC getting taken out there very easily by Team Sunset Ravens. That's what I was talking about though. You're using a Layla, you have no information of the map, you cannot be too open on the map, or else you will definitely be punished for it. Youngster getting picked up there by Shrooms in the mid lane, as Team Alpha, they are still trying to commit to this turtle. And that's the turtle by Team Alpha. That will be Shrooms getting picked off there by Flawless, as Heavy Spin will be locking Flawless down. We see Flawless going in for more on Zed. Will he be able to get that kill on Zed, as he will not be able to know? PUBG will be taken out by Alpha Warrior for that killing spree, as Team Alpha will be going for that purple buff. I must say, the Angela pick, it's doing rather well. Goes to NYC trying to be very aggressive on Not Nice, and he will ultimately be punished for that. And that's the heavy spin by Ecstasy. Team Alpha now trying to get this orange buff. Will they be able to get that? And no, they will be playing a discipline game, as Team Alpha will now be retreating from that. This could potentially be a team fight, as PUBG was patiently waiting for Alpha Warrior to fall off of that. But Alpha Warrior was able to survive it, as PUBG will be going down in that fight. Goes to NYC will be taken out. Gangsta taken out as well. I think that was a 2-for-2 trade, or a 2-for-3 trade. PUBG, though, he patiently waited for the Angela's ult to run out, so he could try to, engage the Angela and get rid of the Angela. But that was a perfect play by Angela, especially with the Aegis shield. He was able to survive that assault. Flawless going for that second turtle, and he will be picking up that second turtle using the combination of Abyssal Strike and Retribution. Team Sunset Ravens, they are trying to pressure the gold lane there. Killing spree there by Ecstasy on Flawless. Shrooms was almost taken out in that assault. Zed, though, he is really looking for this Layla. Seems there may be action going on there at the bot lane. We see Angela standing for a while, and that will be Zed getting taken out in that assault. Will this be a turret push by Team Alpha? Seems to be a turret push by Team Alpha. And that's the heavy spin coming in by Ecstasy for the mega kill. Double kill for Ecstasy. Flawless now left to fend against a 3v1, as he will barely be able to escape that. PUBG now trying to get the kill on Alpha Warrior again. He will be able to get the shutdown on Alpha Warrior, but will he be able to escape from Alpha Gold? And he will ultimately go down, as Team Alpha also loses a turret there at the bot lane. Third turtle now being spawned here at the top lane, as Shrooms will be face checking that bush, and Alpha Gold is there waiting for him. And that's Zed going in for the kill on Gangster. That will be Zed also getting slain. And Ecstasy now being picked up by Team Alpha. Monster kill by Ecstasy. Flawless getting taken out once again. Team Alpha, they also lost a turret there. What Goes to NYC should have done though, he should have capitalized on that fight and maybe take the turret at the bot lane. Maybe they'll be able to get that turret, though no, they will not be able to get that. PUBG trying to get that top lane turret. Alpha Warrior now going in for PUBG and he will be retreating. That's a very disciplined play there by Alpha Warrior. Zed trying to find those abyssal arrows, and that's the ult already being used by Gangsta. So Gangsta now having that extra hero in play, they will only be zoning Team Alpha away for that turtle. And now we see the flicker getting used by Ecstasy. Will Ecstasy be taken out in that fight? No, Ecstasy barely being able to survive that. Now PUBG getting pounced upon by Team Alpha. Alpha Gold still in the middle of this fight, fighting very sturdily. Zed will be taken out as Alpha Gold will be going down in that fight. Flawless taking out, not nice, triple kill there by Shrooms. Team Alpha though, they don't seem to be interested in turrets. And even though Team Alpha was able to gain a lot of kills during the early half of the match, they are still behind in that goal lead. And look at that buff steal by Ecstasy. Heavy spin now coming out from Ecstasy. Will they be able to capitalize on this, or will Ecstasy be going down in that fight? Ecstasy barely surviving and ultimately will be getting taken out for that killing spree on Flawless, and Flawless getting taken out there. And that's a 4-1 exchange on Team Alpha. And with each fight that Team Sunset Ravens win, as you notice, they are able to get turrets. Alpha Warrior will be taken out as he tried to defend that lane. I guess that was a very bad position for him to be in. And now we have the Lord getting spawned there at the bot lane. PUBG trying to distract Team Alpha, as Team Alpha will now be going for PUBG. And that will be the Lord getting picked up by Team Sunset Ravens. Team Alpha, knowing that they won't be able to get that Lord, they went for PUBG instead. We see Alpha Warrior now being on the back lines with that Angela, which is not really a bad idea. Seeing that Team Sunset Ravens, they are trying to target the Angela picking up an abyssal arrow there. Team Sunset Ravens, they really have only two targets right now, the Angela and the Layla. Both very squishy, but both very important to Team Alpha. And we now have the Lord marching here at the bot lane. Let's see the defense by Team Alpha. Will they be able to defend this, or will they lose? Heavy spin coming in by Ecstasy, as Ecstasy will be trying to zone Team Alpha away from their turret. And that will be a 2-4-0 exchange. Well, I mean, Team Sunset Ravens, they were able to gain a few turrets in that assault, so they still were able to win out on that exchange. Alpha Gold going in on Pajay a bit more, trying to force Team Sunset Ravens out of the jungle, or out of their half of the map, I should say. But if you do take a quick look at the map though, Team Sunset Ravens, they still have all their turrets standing, which is what I was mentioning earlier. You know, Gosu NYC had the opportunity to even take the bot lane turret, but instead he went to the mid lane, and he wasn't able to get the mid lane turret either. So Team Alpha, they are being forced back on the map. Purple buff getting stolen there from Team Alpha. I really like the way Ecstasy is playing this this Akai though. Ecstasy is playing like a roam assassin fighter kinda Akai, you know. 10 seconds for the Lord, Luminous Lord, or Evolved Lord if you would rather it. And already Team Sunset Ravens are going for that Lord. Team Alpha knows that they have no place to contest that Lord, so they will be playing a disciplined game and, you know, staying put, waiting for the Lord. Team Alpha now trying to gain some information on the whereabouts of Team Sunset Ravens. But let's be honest though, should this go any further into the late game and Team Alpha gains a decent position for Gosu NYC, he may be able to single-handedly turn the game around with that Layla, because we all know Layla to be a very powerful marksman with that late game damage. But we must also take into account Clint, and that will be Gangsta getting removed there by Zed. And that is Team Sunset Ravens crashing down on Team Alpha, as Team Alpha will be losing in a 3-0 sweep. So again, a decent start by Team Alpha, but they weren't able to find anything leading up to the late game. Well, good games Team Alpha, good games Team Sunset Ravens. Both teams played very well. Team Alpha fell short. So Team Alpha ultimately losing in that best of 5. So it was great having you guys here. That will be the last match of the night. Hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you guys enjoyed the games, you can tune in again when I'll be streaming. Our tournament officially begins this Wednesday, so I hope you guys also tune in for those events. I will be signing off for the night. Please do enjoy your night. Enjoy, you know, the holiday. If you're Jamaican, enjoy the holiday tomorrow. Holiday for us. And also please do stay safe, as you know, we do care about your safety, especially in these really dreaded times. So Alpha Pike signing off for the night.